Hello everybody, this is, wow, episode 49 of my Factorio playthrough. Oh, things are destroyed. Oh yeah, I need to get robots out here to fix up that stuff. Well, robots will go do their things. And I suppose I can just, cover this outside area with a couple laser turrets so bugs can't get in again. Because that was a unwelcome surprise last episode. Got jumped by a bunch of bugs in my power production. They finally figured out how they can actually damage me. Honestly, good on them. They're starting to learn. They aren't going to let me destroy every single one of them within 30 miles. So, yeah, at least they're starting to learn. They're not at all smart yet, but they're getting there. Maybe eventually the bugs will be something I actually have to worry about. You are gonna be boilers. Can I just copy this entire thing? Yes, I can. Oh, I can't. Yeah, good. Then you are going to be steam engines, because I want to have everything automated. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Ooh, rockets getting launched. All SS Megas are currently at Navis, which is good. Iron Farm's good. Steel Farm is actually working. That's good. Really good Steel Farm. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And you're launching steel. So now, steel's gonna come down here, and it's gonna land, eventually. Yep, steel, you pop in, and we unload steel. Let's go. We're getting steel now. Not much, but we're getting some. And that's good, because we need it for the robots need it. Yeah. You're requesting stuff, and you are not requesting anything. Oh, because this wasn't hooked up. Okay. This is working pretty good. SS Mega 1 and SS Mega 2, both pretty good. This one's gonna get a bunch of capsules to request. Also, this should be more like 100. Yeah, this one's gonna get a whole bunch of capsules. This one, what do I want it to send? You know what? I'm kind of thinking rocket parts. I want it to ship all the materials I would need to build a rocket. Because, once it's just in space, kind of sitting around, then it would be incredibly useful to just be able to basically drop a rocket on any planet I want. Or, I have a silo on a planet, and I can just ship all this up to the planet as well. So processing units already set up, a low density structure I need to set up, and rocket fuel I need to set up. Oh yeah, last episode I got big mining drills, that's cool. Or I got a single big mining drill. I'm gonna need to automate more stuff than that, but I can do that later. Because now my next step is Metallurgic Science Pack, which needs tungsten plate. So I need to get tungsten ore and molten iron. That seems incredibly easy, but I guess I'm going to want to automate it. You know what? I think I take down everything I currently have with now, the foundries and all the resources I currently have. Take it all down, and then start from scratch automating stuff properly. And I bet, yeah, these Vulcanus cliffs are really annoying, because makes it difficult to really build anything, but I have a bunch of empty space down here I could use. So yeah. Anyway, I want to check in with this. Yep, requesting by this SS Mega. Interesting. Anyway, I need to... I think what I'm going to do is just set up this one, and then set up you. There we go. Hook them all up to automation. You can have 3. And you can also have 3. And then you are going to need more than 3 because you have smaller stack size. Same with you. You're going to have 6. Then you are... I think good with this. Because 5, 5. Yeah, that should be good. Oh wait, no, this is going to give me... This one having 3 is going to give me 300. This one having 6 is going to give me 300. This one having 10 is only going to give me 200. So you need to give it an extra 5. Oh, turrets engaged. Good thing I set up these turrets around here. They were incredibly needed. I keep running out of things here. So I guess I might as well copy this a bunch and just paste it anywhere I can. There we go, just scooch the road port over a little bit. Place all of these. Uh-oh. That. Just give me this. Okay, and now should move all of these to continue the coal chain. Then let's go up 6 before turning, I think. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, we're actually going to move all these power poles here as well. They're just kind of in the way. And then this layer of walls. There we go. So now I can just have this pop down a whole bunch. So it'll keep giving me plenty of coal. It should harvest out basically this entire patch. But if it doesn't, well then I can just simply move all of my miners over by a tiny bit, and then they will continue harvesting the entire patch. There we go. So, yep, here come all of these construction belt guys. Why do they keep going back? I don't know. Oh, because there's no power here. There we go. Hooking that up to power should be good. Oh, I just realized I think I just basically killed my power network. Because suddenly half of these aren't getting any fuel. You know, that might be an issue. It'll probably be fine. Are you... Things being damaged? Oh, all the way up here. Wow, all the way up here. Jesus. Okay, burner mining drills and burner inserters are missing materials for construction. So, good thing we can just copy entire chains of this now. You are going to be burner inserter, and you're going to be not boiler, but burner miner drill. And both of those are already set to 2, so they're fine. There we go. You are requesting more processing units because you are full of processing units, or you are not full of processing units. That makes sense because green circuits are really low. Green circuits are really low because my copper production is terrible. My copper production is terrible because, wow, my copper production, because also requesting a whole bunch of these to fuel this. Okay. Well, that'll be fine. I can work on Vulcanus for now. Okay. Yeah. I think I start taking everything down now. Take everything down. I can set it back up later. But currently... Uh-oh. No, I didn't think about that. Storage boxes. Just get to shove everything into them. So my very first goal here is going to be to automate robots. Or at least start setting up robots and like automated crafting stations and stuff. Get the beginnings of a robot mall because I now have the chests, or now I have the research to make that happen. And my end goal is to obtain robots. There's going to be a lot of steps along that path, but it'll be fine. I have a lot of resources here, and I have access to foundries, which are pretty cool. And because I don't need to worry about bugs here or anything attacking my base, it'll be fine. But, like, I can do this, take everything down and set everything back up basically for free, because I'm never going to get anything destroyed. So yeah, but first things first. It seems like all of my early materials need to come from sulfur. Or, sulfuric acid. So, the first part of that is power. What I'm gonna do is just... Where did the boiler go? Had a boiler, but I no longer have a boiler. This one? Here's steam engines. No boiler here. Where did I put the boiler? Am I blind? Where is it? Yeah, I should have it. Because I had one. Did I just not take it down? No, I took it down. Did it get dropped as an item? No, I don't see it anywhere around here, and it was here. Where did it go? The heck? Like, I had a boiler. Did I not? Oh, wait, it auto-condenses to steam. I'm dumb. I don't need a boiler. Because I condense it to steam, then condense it into water. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I was being dumb. Something I just now remembered, though. I do need calcite. Actually, piping stuff is much harder than just using a belt. So, yeah, I'm just gonna set this up over here. Actually, you know, probably going this way would be best. So, you pick up sulfuric acid. Acid neutralization, you'll get a bunch of calcite from pipes. And then you're gonna make steam. Your steam is gonna get stored into this boiler. Or that tank, which is then going to allow for all of this. Okay, apparently cliffs are in the way there, but what we can also do is just scooch it over a slight bit and set up this using pipes. What do you mean things being damaged? It already got repaired. Okay, this SS Mega is just needing space platform foundation and then all of the rocket parts. Oh. Okay, I can send 300 rocket processing units up to my thing at once. So it's going to take 300, immediately drop down 200 back to the planet. Honestly, I think that's a good idea. And yeah, once either of these SS Megas gets to Vulcanus, so this one's going to give me weaponry, and this one's going to give me rocket parts. Weaponry is going to come after the rocket parts, because weaponry still needs to be a full built platform. Ooh, uncommon solar panels. I don't think I'm making any more on Navius. So what I'm going to do is just, instead of you being uncommon solar panels, you're just going to be common solar panels now. I don't think production's gonna take that much of a hit. Man, this is a very different style, or slightly different style than this one. You know, I'm gonna actually just copy the entire thing and re-update it to here. So some things are gonna get deleted, some things are not gonna get deleted. But, no, you be enabled and you be enabled. Yeah. Okay, now it's requesting... What do you mean you're not in the orbital network? What do you mean you're not in the orbital network? You're both at Navius. Not enough... No, go to Navius. You're waiting at Navius. There we go. Okay, weird. Apparently I wanted to start going to Vulcanus. Alright, so now both of these are waiting in orbit, and they're waiting to get all their parts. Okay, should probably finish setting this up. There we go. The heck? Okay, that was weird. Just didn't want to let me pass for a little bit there. Okay, and now I also need to go grab one of my solar panels, set up one solar panel, and that is enough to get those working. I guess I'll set up all 3 solar panels because I have 3 of them, but I don't need all 3 of them to get it started. Yep, now I just gotta wait for it to be daytime, which will happen in like a minute. Once it's daytime, these should be constantly active. Yep, there it goes. Solar panels are active. Now you are collecting sulfuric acid. Why do you not have that much sulfuric acid? Huh. Okay, nope, now it has a lot of sulfuric acid. And it made a lot of steam. Steam's going into here and then getting used for power. This is now producing sulfuric acid quicker. Yeah, okay. This is pretty good. I mean, its sulfuric acid output really isn't the best, but it is still making steam constantly, or almost constantly. And why you one thing off? Huh. So now all those making power, we have... What do you mean we don't have enough power? Oh, I guess it doesn't need anything more than solar panels. Huh. Alright, cool. And there we go. Now steam engine's activated for just a little bit in the night. So now my solar panels are no longer really needed, but they're still here anyway, because of course they're gonna be here. Huh. Anyway, now that that's set up, I want to get calcite directly to that, automated. And what I think I'm gonna do is just... Here, I'm gonna grab a couple of these, a couple of these, a couple of this, some of this, some of this, that, good chunk of this, and anything else? Maybe some more of these. Yeah, okay, I now have a lot of kind of random stuff, but now that will let me set up some electric mining drills. Probably should have also grabbed all of these. So now with these drills, I can set up some calcite mining, some automatic calcite mining. I shall set up some transport belts. Alright. And this right here should mine all the calcite I would really ever need. Then gotta hook it up to power. So that's active. Can send some belts down. Gonna grab some more iron because I'm gonna need a lot more belts. Do I not have any more iron saved up? There it is. Just more of these underground belts. Or not, more of these fast belts, not undergrounds. See, this is gonna go all the way over there, and then get inserted into this. Probably never gonna need to refill that because now I have so much steam saved up, but whatever. Okay, so this is gonna be mining calcite. Calcite's gonna be needed for other things as well, though, so it'll be good that I'm mining it. Yeah, this is now power automated as soon as I get those over there. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that to finish building actually. And check on Navis. Anything missing? Still missing with some of those, really? I mean, they are automated here. You are requesting everything. You're just kind of slow. Okay, I'm gonna limit those to just be one chest so they stop requesting so much random stuff. Think about it. Am I not making any? Or no, I have a lot of logistics robots. Alright, SS Mega is getting the low density structure it needs. That's pretty nice. So now, okay. Once those go up to SS Mega, or my first Mega ship. Wait, is it? No, it still needs more Space Platform Foundation. Weird that didn't immediately request that instead. Yeah, I don't have enough processing units yet. Why do I not have enough processing units? Because it's just slow in making them? And I guess also slow on grabbing them? Oh yeah, it is pretty slow on grabbing them. It's only grabbing like every half one. Is that an issue with my power network? That is not an issue with my power network, that's fine. Whoa. My accumulators had to actually get used for that. That was kind of crazy. And why are you being so slow? Is it again just green circuit requirements? It is again just green circuit requirements. Because low density structure is still getting really drained, is still draining all of my copper. Okay. Alright, that's storing everything it needs. This is storing everything it needs. And this is storing everything it needs. Oh, I think I just finished crafting everything I need, which is good. I need a lot more of these belts, apparently. Man, I forgot how many belts you need in the early game. I guess not super early game, but still kind of early game. I guess, yeah, I would consider this to be early enough. Alright, so I'll bring this up and boom, plug that into there. That'll be good. Okay, that's power. Now, iron and copper, both of them are going to need lava. So, I'm going to need to just grab some offshore pumps. So, you have 2 offshore pumps, 1 for iron and 1 for copper. So now what I'm going to want to do is, where's my foundries? Here they are. Okay. Foundry number 1, foundry number 2. I want them to be kind of separated from each other. It's iron and then copper. These both need calcite as well, which is why I'm going to be putting some calcite from down here up to there. How do I still need more fast transfer belts? You know, it might be a waste to make all these out of fast belts right now. It might be better just make them entirely out of the slower belts. Anyway. Oh, things got damaged. It got repaired. These still missing materials for construction, but more of them are getting built at least, which is good. And, like, that's still a lot of coal going up here. My power grid has been fixed. Oh, I am now officially out of iron I am now almost officially out of iron on my natural Nelvis patch. So, I guess I'm gonna set up the final little bits here to extract everything that there is. Every last little drop of iron from this patch is gonna get extracted. I want to fully drain this patch of iron. I didn't think about that, actually. Okay, and then also gotta grab quality modules and put them all in this. How is right here gonna go? So if that's getting all that, I could move you one over. Get all of that. And there's just going to be one thing left, which I can then get once these are all done. Just set that back up. My iron pin here is now no longer useful because it's literally a tiny patch of iron ore. Like, these are barely gonna get any iron down to the into my stuff. Good thing for me though, I have an insane amount of iron, or I have an insane amount of iron coming in from space. Could I make there be a requester chest somewhere? Yeah, requester chest. You're actually gonna become a requester chest of iron. Oh, there goes a whole bunch of construction bots having to clear out all of the iron in space science. Okay, you request iron. Request a whole bunch of iron ore. Jesus, why do I have, what is it, 34,000 iron ore in my network? I have 34,000 iron ore in my network, and I'm getting more. Wow. That is insane. And, like, my iron's not really being used for anything. Because I've automated basically everything it would need. Or I've already done, like, basically everything it would need. That is insane. Alright, my copper is being more cooperative, which is good. Which means I'm getting more blue circuits. Still not too many, or still not that many, but I'm getting some at least. Which is nice. Okay. I need to keep working on stuff on Vulcanus. More fast transport belts. And this splitter. Hook that up. So now both of these get access to calcite, and then both of them are going to drop in this inserter chain right here into the lava, which is good. Because I do not need the stone that they give. And they only give stone, so this is okay. Oh, and wait. Is this not connected to my main network? Oh, it is missing a single thing to connect to my main network. There we go. Now I have a lot more production, and foundries can actually work now. So I can just find. One short. I was one short. You know what? No, we're not. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna do that. There we go. So now I don't need to worry about calcite for that. Don't need to worry about calcite for these, because it's already set up. These are now both full of molten stuff. I need more iron. Am I out of iron? Please. Dang it. I'm out of iron, like fully. This ain't good. Okay. I guess I know what I need to set up first. So you are going to get piped up here. You're going to do iron plate casting. Now iron plate casting is gonna go right here into a chest for now, because that's something that's really important for my handcrafting, and that can be accessed via other inserters and stuff. Okay, now, how would I make a roboport? I need plastic. Yeah, I need to set up all plastic stuff. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I can start shipping coal up here now. Because, no, just make a burner inserter and a lot of these slower transport belts. I'm not going to go through the hassle of trying to get fast transport belts for coal. So I'm just going to make a whole bunch of these slow transport belts and a single burner inserter where I'll just leech off of the coal snake. Because, like, it is full. It really does not care if I take some coal. Alright, that's annoying. Barely got it any of the distance. And it might have been quicker to go around, but I don't know. Because I can take this, bring it around here, and set it up over here. So, what we need is a refinery. There we go. Refinery and more chemical plants. So refinery goes here for simple coal liquefaction, which also is going to dang, I need more iron? Really? At least this makes iron insanely fast. Like, that is really nice. Can I maybe... Yeah, I can pour them into iron gear wheels as well and iron sticks for better stuff later. Alright, and now I gotta get coal up through here somehow. I think I'm just gonna do that through an underground belt, honestly. Just belt it directly through the cliff. And I don't care if you guys think that's lazy, because I don't want to spend that much time going around. Okay, wait, no, I didn't need to do this much. I only needed this. There we go. So now the little bit of coal this pulls every however little time. Is it gonna run out of coal eventually? I think it'll be fine. Because you ran out of coal, but you are fueling it. And then you are full. I bet, because this is so slow, that... I bet it'll be fine. We'll just have to see when this one gets... Yeah, its target is full, so it's not spending its fuel. It's just... This one is spending its fuel, and this one is... Oh, turrets are engaged. Turrets are no longer engaged. They immediately killed it. That was pretty cool. Alright, well, this is shipping coal up incredibly infrequently, but again, I have no hopes of this base being quick. I just want it to at least begin automation. So now it's making heavy oil. And now I need to crack this all the way down. So before I can do that, though, I'm going to need to take this and turn it into this by this. And then I'm going to need to condense it through this. And then, using both of those, I can begin the process of cracking. Dang, they're on opposite sides. Here we go. Then you do that. Good. Good. Here we go. Alright, now we're making petroleum gas. Again, it's slow, but it doesn't need to be fast. Okay, and now we take some of this petroleum gas down here next to my coal to output plastic. And then plastic is going to go into a box. Okay, this is now making plastic, which is really good. Okay, you get full of coal, you get full of coal. That should give it some time to get a backlog of coal. This is going to keep making more plastic. What? Train out of fuel? Didn't I set you up to get refueled with carbon? Are we not receiving any more carbon from space? Am I out of carbon? That would be insane if I'm out of carbon. Wow. Okay. Fuel. I don't know, ship it some solid fuel. Fuel. You get shipped some solid fuel. Solid fuel's not in my network. I'm sorry, what? How is solid fuel, of all things, not in my network? Alright, fine, I guess I'll ship it rocket fuel. Because apparently solid fuel's not in my network. It's insane. And I'm not going to go through the process of trying to get solid fuel into my network. I'll just ship it rocket fuel and it'll be fine. Jones, go do your work or something, I don't know. Alright, this is still need more processing units, because you are still filling up on processing units. You're actually almost full, which is really cool. Okay, SS Mega 2 is... Wait, no, this is... Yeah, SS Mega 2. Both SS Megas are requesting this. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Mega 2, you're not supposed to be requesting those. Mega 2 is supposed to be my weaponry ship. Okay, I will cut you down to 200. Because, yeah, this is going to be enough weaponry for me to be able to, kill one of the worms, I bet, and take its space. Yeah, there's already plenty of these on the planet, so it'll be fine. Space Platform Foundation, it needs a lot more, but I'm still making it, so again, it'll be fine. We now finally have enough processing units to fulfill this request, and we have enough rocket fuel to fulfill this request already, so that's good. Space Platform Foundation, we have enough. You're gonna need to request more asteroid collectors, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all pretty good. Okay, and then this is making that. For me to be able to make this, I just need more plastic. Why are you low on plastic? 'Cause you're low on petroleum. You're low on light oil. You're low on heavy oil. Because you are low on coal. Yeah, you're making water. You are cracking the heavy oil you make. You are then cracking that light oil. Or you are cracking... Yeah. And then you are taking that petroleum gas and making plastic for me. And boom! I've made a roboport. You know what? I think I could copy and send up another SS Mega. Add spot. A new SS Mega. This one is going to have rocket parts, or not rocket, robot parts in it. Gonna have everything I need to set up a robot fleet on a new planet. This one is weaponry. I want to make sure it's actually like good weaponry, so I'm going to set it to bring me a lot of good stuff. Piercing our magazine, bring me like 300. 300. Because how many can fit in a rocket? 100, yeah. Then it'll be fine. So, submachine guns and piercing rounds magazines we want to automate. And then eventually when I get more stuff I want to add to weaponry, I can add it. But I'll just send piercing round magazines, because I should always have a submachine gun on me. And this is just to repair itself. This is to fight bots that fight enemies I find. This is to launch a rocket. Can I just have it bring a rocket silo? No. Okay, I can't send a rocket silo in a rocket. Well, what do I need to make a rocket silo? I don't think I could have this carry enough stuff for a rocket silo either. But I mean, these are enough to launch a single rocket. So, if I ever need, like, if I get stranded on a planet, I have a rocket silo, because I, like, I work the tech tree up to get a rocket silo. Then I can, just bring this rocket and, drop off a rocket and escape the planet. So that'll be nice. There we go, and it immediately drops the processing units back down to Navius, which is kind of silly. I should actually set, where are you gonna get those processing units back? You know, they're just gonna get thrown on the ground. Yeah. They're just gonna get thrown on the ground. And then, where do robots put them? Just in a random chest. Okay, of course they would. I could probably do with, like, a requester requesting one. Or... No, buffer chests. I think this is the entire point of buffer chests. You go right there, you go right there, boom. Buffer chest. You request blue. What do you mean not launchers? Oh, you're not built yet. Because you don't have anything to be built from. That makes sense. I'm just gonna set up this entire thing here to make buffer chests for sure. And then I suppose, what are these purple chests? Active providers. I don't know. I could maybe set this up. I guess, yeah, I'll just make active provider. Or no, we don't have yellow chests automated. Yellow should be the thing that's automated. And then I also need to automate steel chests. Because of course I do. Maybe automating substations as like a nice thing to ship off. That would be cool. Alright, now my stuff is set up to be automated. That's all good. You are requiring more of these. You're not getting them because you are requiring that. Yep, that all makes sense. But now you should be active. You are receiving requests. And that should start building them pretty soon. And so long as it builds one, that's all I need, it should be fine. No way, I'm actually, like, have a good chunk of landfill now for my robots to start filling it in. They've actually paved over an entire lake over here, for the most part. That's cool. Really cool that they can do that. Alright, building another mega ship is gonna take it a little while, so it's fine. This one contains weapons. This one contains rocket. What is the other mega ship going to contain? Robots. Okay, now time to get back to Vulcanus. Because, wow, it's not done building yet? Okay, I need batteries and electric engine units. Batteries and electric engine units. Those both seem like they would be kind of difficult to make. Do we have any electric engine units left over? No, but I have regular engine units. Okay. Well, I guess first things first, batteries. Iron plate, copper plate, and sulfuric acid. That actually is pretty easy to do. In a chemical plant, I think. Just pop this guy down. Pop that there. Now you can need both copper and thing. I'm just gonna manually fill you up for now. Whoa, Jesus. That's a lot of iron. But, like, I have enough that I can just manually fill it for a little while, and it'll give me plenty. So, yeah, the batteries, and then the flying robot frame. Flying robot frame, or no, electric engine units. Need lubricant. Lubricant is a product of heavy oil, I believe. Oh wow, I think I'm out of chemical plants. Right? Yeah, okay, I'm out of chemical plants. I guess I'll just make another. Okay, you just need a whole bunch of these electronic circuits. And engine units. And power, of course. You need power, that makes sense. So engine units are entirely iron-related things, so those should be pretty easy to make, or to automate. However, this episode is getting pretty close to time, honestly. I have begun work on automating my Vulcanus base properly. I now have my first mega ship is back on Navius and getting ready to send me rocket ship parts. So as soon as I get to Vulcanus, I can just make a rocket ship and get out of there. So I don't need to be on Vulcanus for any longer than I currently am. Yeah. Although, I mean, it is honestly a really cool place to, like, play around on and build stuff, but it's a little bit much. Alright, let's see. I can make... Ooh. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one construction robot, no, two construction robots and one logistics robot. Or actually, no, I don't need logistics here, because I don't have any logistics set up. So I think I'm just gonna go pure construction robots. So those are the only ones I really need. I'm gonna need to put a personal roboport in my armor, aren't I? Alright, how would I make that? Need more batteries. That's okay though. I already have a good few. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. Yeah, I really like the fact that I'm working on a third mega ship now. That'll be nice for sending out more stuff. Oh, guess I got more iron. Wow, I have so many chests just full of iron. It's insane. Anyway, yep. Thank you guys all for watching. Yeah, I'll see you next video, next episode. Bye bye.